In this episode of Pop Culture Weekly, I am live once again from the West Lawn of the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. for National Memorial Day Concert 2025. Let's go.
Welcome to Pop Culture Weekly with Kyle McMahon from iHeartRadio. Your pop culture news, views, reviews, and celebrity interviews on all the movies, TV, music, and pop culture you crave weekly. Here's Kyle McMahon.
Hello and welcome to Pop Culture Weekly with Kyle McMahon. I, of course, am Kyle McMahon, and I thank you once again for joining me for another episode of Pop Culture Weekly. I am here on the West Lawn of the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. for PBS's National Memorial Day Concert. This is, I believe, my 9th or 10th show doing this. And the amazing people at Capitol Concerts always put on an incredible production that truly honors our brave men and women that, gave the ultimate sacrifice for the freedoms that we enjoy every day. It simply comes down to that. It's told in a beautiful way, with real stories from real people. And this show is all about honoring those people. The lineup for the show is amazing, as always, and I'll be talking with the performers, including Gary Sinise once again, Esai Morales, hot off of Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, country star Scotty Hastings, opera singer Angel Blue, actress Gretchen Mull, the incomparable Blair Underwood, and Mr. Robert Patrick returns to Pop Culture Weekly once again. And let's get right into it. PBS's National Memorial Day Concert airs live on PBS at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, May 25th. It also airs live on YouTube and Facebook, and then for 2 weeks following, you can watch it on demand or, on demand on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. So let's start off with Angel Blue. So I'm here with Angel Blue for National Memorial Day Concert. I just heard you in rehearsal. You were absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what does this moment mean for you? You're here in Washington, D.C. for Memorial Day. What is that like for you?
It's very special to me. I'm a really proud American. I'm thankful to be American. And I've had a lot of family members serve in the military. And at present, my brother is serving in the United States Army. So for me, this is a very important moment for not just me and for our country, but also for my family, the Blue family. So I'm thankful, very blessed to be here.
And is that, as you're performing, which again, absolutely incredible, does that seep in or are you able to kind of separate it and perform?
No, that's not, I don't feel that it's a performance. For me, it's really, every word of the Star Spangled Banner really does mean something to me. When I was in middle school, one of our assignments was to look up each word and understand what it meant. So when I'm saying things like perilous, I know what perilous means. I know what it means to dawn's early light. That's, I understand what these phrases mean. And the fact that my family has been so involved in the military brings all of it to life to me. So I would say it's less of a performance, and it really is an anthem. It really is something that is deeply felt in my heart.
And so all of that, those, all of the sacrifice from your family and all of the families, both today and over generations is coming through for you through every single word.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. I thank them for their sacrifice and what they've done for our freedoms and the fact that we can live in such a wonderful place and enjoy life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. We get to do that because of what they've done for us.
Yeah. What is next for you? You're doing all kinds of stuff all the time. What's next?
Well, next actually, I'll be still in the Washington D.C. area, not too far in Baltimore. I'm singing Aida. And one of my favorite opera roles to sing with the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra. And that's going to be, I think it's coming up June 13 and 15. So hope to see you there. It's that what is that called? The plug. Right. A plug for the opera.
And you are, I think it's interesting because in opera, you don't often, this sounds horrible, but you're young and you're cool, and you know what I mean? So it's almost like you're making it cool for
future generations and that sort of thing. Do you feel that responsibility?
Well, first, thank you for saying that I'm young, because I had a big birthday a few years ago, and I definitely feel the not youngness in my body, like the aches and pains of things that happen. So thank you for saying I'm young, and also thank you for saying that I'm cool. I think opera is cool. I think music is cool, and it definitely, as Aristotle said, it's the universal language of mankind. So it really does touch people. So hopefully the youngness, the coolness will allow other people who are generations behind us and people today will feel welcomed and invited to the opera. I mean, it's a form of expression. It's a great form of expression, just like what we're doing here today. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kyle.
It was so great meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Angel Blue. Such an incredibly talented singer. And like I said in the interview, she's young and she's cool. She's just great. Next up, veteran and country singer, songwriter, Scotty Hastings. He has an incredible story, and here he is to tell it. Scotty Hastings.
All right, so we are here at the West Lawn of the U.S. Capitol for National Memorial Day concert. What does this mean for you? You're a veteran. Thank you for your service. How is that all playing out in your head right now?
My head is crazy right now. I mean, I never thought this would be a thing. But yeah, I mean, this means everything. I mean, as a veteran, as someone who has lost some of the greatest people that I've ever known, being able to pay tribute to them and all of the heroes before. I mean, it's everything. Absolutely.
And the song you're singing is particularly poignant. As you're performing this, how is that? It's got to be so hard for you to be playing that song.
Yeah, man, it's rough. You try not to think about it in the moment, or else you get caught up and you start crying. It's a heavy song, and it's something that I've witnessed firsthand, and it's hard to sing about, but it's something that I feel like needs to be heard.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I feel like, and I hope I'm not adding to your stress, but I feel like you have a voice where you are honoring, your brothers and sisters, both in arms and those that we have lost. And you're using your voice to honor them,
Yeah, I'm trying. Really, all I want to do from the very beginning of starting music and getting into music and getting signed and all that was, I want to help somebody with my music and with my story. And hopefully this is a platform where hopefully someone hears my story or hears the song that I sang, and it helps them a little bit in some way, shape, or form.
And I think they will. And your story is absolutely incredible. We'll be talking about it on the show. But I got to ask you, you've been against the odds. The odds have been against you so many times.
Yeah.
And here you are, and you're beating them all. How did that happen for you?
I think I'm just too hard-headed. No, no, it was just, I felt like I needed to do something that meant something. I'm on borrowed time. I was shot a bunch of times. I'm grateful to just be able to be breathing every day, let alone be able to do, things that I never thought dreamed possible and are dreams for so many other people. And I just try to take every moment in and try to do the good that I can with all of the bad.
What is your motto that has gotten you through?
Oh, just don't forget to do good. Basically, that's all it's ever been about, is just trying to help somebody.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate you
Very much.
Thank you, and thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Scotty Hastings. Thank you, sir, for your service and for using your voice, as you said, for good. I love that so much. All right, next up we have Gretchen Mol. Everybody has been talking about her role in Boardwalk Empire. And I had watched the first episode, and then through no fault of the show, I thought the show was amazing. I never watched another episode. So since so many people, on set have been talking about how amazing she is in it and how amazing the show is, I'm bumping it up on my watch list to watch it. So, all right, here she is, Gretchen Mol.
So I am here with Gretchen Mol at the West Lawn of the U.S. Capitol for National Memorial Day concert. I just watched your rehearsal in one take, which you absolutely killed. How, this is a real story, such a powerful story. How are you able to do that? How are you able to channel that? Yeah, right. So beautifully as well.
Thank you. I would actually say the fact that it is real story of a real family, and I love it. This is it feels like a huge responsibility, but it also allows you to sort of take yourself out of it and any feeling of the result, which is, it's not about that. It's about honoring the family and honoring um, anyone who's sacrificed their life for this country in service, and so just keeping your thoughts on that. The words are written so beautifully. I think they were coming from an interview with Krista herself. So it feels very best. And then that's easier. That's easier to tap into. That than the sometimes things that are hard.
Right.
Yeah.
And what does Memorial? I'm so sorry. That sun is like,
Change sides.
oh no, here's some book by. Thank you. What does Memorial Day mean to you?
Memorial Day to me is a day of remembrance of families, people that have served our country and sacrificed for our country and sacrificed their lives. And I lived in New York City for many years as an adult, but as a child, some of my favorite memories were those parades and then ending up in the cemetery and the sort of
on the side of it.
couldn't land because the feeling of heaviness. I thought it really touched me as a child, and I think it's important. I have two children myself, and I think it's so important as part of the day, as part of the weekend, to go to that. It's like a service. It's a church service. Feels like of the community, really saying thank you.
I love. And finally, you are in a position where you are able to choose the types of projects that you do, and you've made a conscious decision, from my understanding, to choose ones that are closer to your home of New York City. Why has that been important for you?
Truth is, well, when my kids were younger, I wanted to stay close by because you don't get the time back. Really, that's what it is. And that's kind of what days like this remind us, is that really it's the people, your family, the people that are closest to you that matters. I always thought at the end of the day, or at the end of your life, you're not going to look back and say, should have taken that job. But it's really about, I should have taken that time and spent more time, more real time with people that I love. So I had some feeling about that, but I love work too. So I said that, but I continue, nobody where I live right now, I still have to travel for work, and my kids are now teenagers, and
It's a little
bit of see much.
you see.
Asking.
Of course. And thank you for speaking with their say.
Gretchen Mol. She's so sweet. I don't know if you heard, but the sun was like blaring in my eyes and I couldn't see, so I kept having to close my eyes. And she's like, "Do you want to switch with me?" Like, how just such a sweet woman and an incredible actress. And she nailed in rehearsals one take. She did her entire touching performance in one take. Just so incredible. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I speak with Blair Underwood, Asai Morales, and Gary Sinise. I'll see you in 60. All right, welcome back to Pop Culture Weekly. Thank you for supporting our sponsors that help me bring this show to you each and every week. We are here live on the West Lawn of the U.S. Capitol for National Memorial Day Concert 2025, airing live on PBS Sunday, May 25th. Next up, incredible actor, awesome guy, the one and only Blair Underwood.
All right, I am here with the one and only Blair Underwood. We are at the West Lawn of the U.S. Capitol for National Memorial Day concert.
Yeah.
What does this mean for you?
Well, you have to understand, first of all, I was raised in Army brat. My dad's a retired Army colonel. So, the United States military and, the service and honor and duty to country has always been critical and important in our lives. We grew up on military bases and all that. So, to me, my dad is 93 years old today, still kicking, still going strong, and he is a Vietnam vet. So it's not only honoring him, but it is absolutely honoring him. That's my access point. But it's honoring all those men and women from many different wars and engagements throughout the years. So I think it's something that's very important to do, to remember them and honor them and salute them.
And he'll, I'm sure, be watching you. That's got to be a moment for you, right?
Yeah, no, it is. It is because it's because of him.
Yeah.
So I hope he watches, and I know it hits deeply with him. It's very profound remembrance because if you understand, he like a lot of vets, didn't talk much about the Vietnam War. He asked him a specific question about it, he'll answer it, but he doesn't like to dwell on it, and still to this day doesn't like to spend much time thinking about it or sharing those stories. But it cuts deep.
Yeah. Well, your performance is amazing. The story you're telling is like true story, and it's so powerful. It's just one of the millions of stories that are out there that may never be told.
That's exactly right. That's these veterans are unsung heroes, and I dare say a lot of civilians. It's hard to really understand and appreciate the depth of sacrifice that so many of our men and women throughout the years and to this day take. Beyond the politics. What I love about this is it's apolitical.
Mm-hmm.
I love the political affiliation. It's about service to this country.
Yeah, and honoring those men and women.
Exactly.
I can't let you go without asking you. You have a film coming out directed by Riza.
Oh yeah,
and you've directed a film, Viral.
Viral, yeah.
It's like so. Tell me about those two.
Well, Viral, we'll see. It's in Cannes right now, so we'll see. It's an independent film, so we're waiting to see who buys it. And Riza's film, who wrote and directed it, is called One Spoon of Chocolate. And that got into the New York
Tribeca
Film Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be there next 2 weeks, in June 8th and 9th.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're excited about that.
Awesome. And then we're just waiting on word for Viral to get picked up where we can watch that.
That's exactly right. Well, I knew I'd tell you.
Yeah. You'll come to me first. Then.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Blair Underwood. Love him. I can't wait to see his 2 upcoming films. And maybe we'll talk to him about those when they come out as well. Next up, and finally, the hosts of National Memorial Day concert this year, Esai Morales, hot off of Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, and Gary Sinise. So let's just get right into that. Esai Morales and Gary Sinise.
First of all, thank you both once again. West Lawn of the U.S. Capitol for National Memorial Day concert. What does this mean to you?
It means that it's my humble way to bring the attention that I get and focus it on real heroes. We're make-believe heroes. These folks have given it all. So it's a way for me and in the least I could do to serve the interests of our country and acknowledge the sacrifices of our heroes.
And how about for you, Gary?
We've talked before about how Memorial Weekend can be kind of the ball game and the barbecue and the backyard pool and the day off and all of that. But really, this weekend is one of our most important holidays that our nation cherishes because of the people that have sacrificed over the many years to keep us free. And that's what this Memorial Weekend is all about. And that's what's so special about this concert is that it highlights those sacrifices and brings into the consciousness of our fellow citizens that there are a lot of people that have given their lives in service to our country, and we should never forget them.
And you have a special, there's been a special music that has come into your life that is beautiful. Are you able to speak to that a little bit?
Sure. You're talking about my son's music. And this year at the concert, my son, He passed away, unfortunately, in 2024, and he was just a really tremendous composer and songwriter, and he wrote beautiful orchestral music, and they're going to use one of his compositions during the concert this year. So, when the National Symphony Orchestra said they wanted to do it, I mean, it just verified for me. It just validated how good the music is. It's really, really good music. And so I'm just honored, and I know my son is just smiling away at the fact that they're going to play his piece tonight.
I love that. And it's a beautiful kind of, the universe and God, whatever, it's all coming together for such a beautiful thing, for something that you're so passionate about as well.
Yeah. It's amazing. I mean, his music is going to be playing up there when Isai are up there talking, and his music is going to be backing us up as we talk. So it's like Mac is right there on stage.
I heard it. It's beautiful, and it's going to be hard to keep a dry eye.
Thank you both. I really appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Hey,
Good to see you. You as well. God bless you.
Sam Morales and Gary Sinise. I am so moved by Gary's openness and authenticness and talking about his son, Mac, that loss, and how, he's taking something from it, from that awful horribleness, and turning it into something beautiful by, continuing to put his music out there. And, now it's being played by the National Symphony Orchestra in a piece that will be narrated by his father at National Memorial Day concert. Just unbelievable. All right, that is our show for this episode. As always, the Capitol Concert crew, the production team, publicists, everybody there is just such a top-notch group that just puts on the National Memorial Day concert. Is just, I really hope that you watch it. It is powerful, it's beautiful, it's touching, and it's an amazing tribute to those brave men and women who have given the ultimate sacrifice for us, for you, for me, for our rights, for our country. National Memorial Day concert airs live Sunday, May 25th at 8 p.m. on PBS, Facebook, and YouTube, and will be on demand the next 2 weeks after. All right, that's it for this episode. Until next week, I love you. We out.
Thank you for listening to Pop Culture Weekly. Hear all the latest at popcultureweekly.com.